Dear ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you to our new International PharmaFORUM webcast series. Every 2 months, local regulatory affairs and vigilant experts will inform you of the latest news and trends in global marketing authorization and drug safety on Webex. Each meeting will be held as a 90-minute webcast, presenting the latest news with supporting presentation slides. You will be able to use the chat function to ask questions during the live webcast. Following each live webcast, you will be able to retrieve the recorded webcast from our e-learning center. This allows you to review each presentation at any time and as often as you like. We invited Dr. Mohammed Saleem, one of our expert speakers for the Middle East, to give you insights into how our webcasts will be held. You are invited to form a first impression by attending his recorded lecture on marketing authorization in Iran.
I would like to thank the Forum Institute for this opportunity to present marketing authorization and pharmacovigilance in Iran. If we start, my name is Mohammed Saleem. I have a PhD in biotechnology and I work in the pharmaceutical business since 1980. Today, I will talk about Iran. It is very important when we talk about countries in the Middle East is to understand a few background information regarding the legal system and the structure of the market, because it is quite different from the legal system and the structure of the market in Europe. Therefore, I like to list the following points for Iran. Iran is a contract-oriented country. What does that mean? It means the contract you sign with Iran is actually implemented by law, which means it's implemented in a court system. This should give relief to companies going to Iran as long as they make sure that the contract they sign with any organization or person in Iran is very clear and the duties and responsibilities are listed in a very clear manner. It is quite important in these contracts that compensation clauses. It's always a fault in the contract if you do not include compensation clauses. Iran also has a very good intellectual property law system, and it is actually in favor of companies exporting to Iran. Iran has what is called patent of export, which means the following. Patents are only valid if they are registered in a country, and they are usually valid for 20 years, and the pharmaceutical industry can be extended a few more years depending on the registration process of the product in the health authority. However, in Iran, they will accept a patent that has already been granted in the country of origin. In Iran, although it has been granted for more than 1 year, which means more than the priority year. This allows comfort to international companies. It allows them a protection in Iran for the remainder period of the patent in the country of origin. I will give an example. If a company in Germany has a patent on a molecule and it did not seek to get a patent in Iran, then after 4, 5, 6 years following the registration of the product, the company is interested to go to Iran. Then they can take their product to Iran and request grant of a patent for the remainder of the life of the patent. So after 6 years, the remainder of the life of the patent in Germany is 14 years. In this case, the company will get 14 years protection in Iran. So you can see that this is quite an advantage to companies exporting to Iran. Also, a trademark system is implemented in a very strict way in Iran, which means your trademark is very well protected, and infringement is dealt by the law. The regulatory system tailored to needs. Well, the needs here is for the Iranian government. So let me explain a little bit more. During the presentation, I will come often on the term of knowledge-based products. Knowledge-based products are not registered in Iran, or products which are registered in Iran, but the company wishes to present a new dosage form or a new strength in a way that the product becomes with an advantage in the market. So the knowledge embedded in the product is actually the need I am talking about. The second point, in Iran, because of the sanctions system against Iran, and in order to keep the prices of the products low, the government has a subsidy system for imported products, which means they have a pricing system linked directly to the knowledge embedded in the product. So you will be able to get more subsidy from the government if you have more knowledge in your product. So that explains the regulatory system tailored to needs. Knowledge transfer incentives, I already discussed. The more knowledge that you have in your product to transfer, the more incentives you are given. And we will come to timelines and other aspects of incentives that you can use in Iran. In Iran, there is financial control, again, as I said, because of the sanction system. Very strictly, this means every invoice issued from Iran has to be approved by the government, of course, because they are subsidizing the invoice. I will give an example. A product which costs something like 10 euro in Germany is sold in Iran for 2 euros. The government will pay the 8 euro. And for this reason, the government controls the invoicing system out of Iran to international companies.